for this particular tutorial, I'll show you how we can add this second storage into the Proxmox view. Hello, my name is Amjad Ali and I'm an enterprise IT enthusiast and business intelligence expert. I created SyncBricks to make information technology simple for everyone. Subscribe to my channel to get the latest tips, tricks and recommendations related to enterprise IT, general IT, home lab, gadgets and more. If you find my content helpful, please give me a thumbs up and share the video with others. Let us begin the video. If you go into Proxmox wiki, you will see that they have provided the wiki for the storage. Let me show you what is that all about. So starting with the storage, there are different storage types. File level storage is there and block level storage. In block level storage, you have DIR for the directory, Btrfs for software RAID, ZFS again for the software RAID. These are different type of available storage types. So make sure that we use only stable version. Btrfs I wanted to use, but it is technology preview right now. So I'll be mainly talking about LVM and LVM thin. Now, thin provisioning, for example, it's VMs where you have 40 GB hard disk size, but the OS itself is using only 3 GB or 4 GB. In that case, you will use LVM thin so that it will not occupy your complete 40 GB storage, but it will occupy only the storage which is being used. So for that purpose, we will be using LVM thin. Now I can access the storage configuration. So if I go into shell, paste this here. So this is my storage configuration, path for the storage. So this is the default configuration. We don't need to change anything here. So path is VAR, LIB and VZ. So if I access through FileZilla, if I go into VAR, LIB and VZ, so you can see dumps, images and templates. These will be stored here. It shows me that these files are within etc PVE, within etc and PVE. So these are the configurations here. So user configuration, storage configuration, we are into etc PVE in storage configuration. Similarly, all the configurations can be accessed from this particular path. These are the two drives that I have. One is 900 GB, one is 299 GB. So I have already created the LVM pool, but for this particular tutorial, I'll show you how we can add this second storage into the Proxmox view. So first storage is already there. If I see the first storage device, local contains all the backups, ISO images and CT, and LVM contains the VM disk and CT and all this. If I go into data center and I can go into storage, local directory is created and local LVM is created. And if I see here the command, it says the same thing. It says the local directory, which is here, path is this, and its content is all this. And then LVM thin is there. So local LVM is there, which is thin, local LVM, and it contains disk, images, and container. I need to add now new storage. So here is the blog that I have written. So in the tutorial itself, we'll go into LVM storage. You can follow these step-by-step guide. First of all, I'll format the disk. My disk name is dev STB. If I go into my disks here, so dev STB is my 900 GB hard drive. 300 GB was dev SDA, which is already created at the time of the first installation. So dev STB is the disk here. So first of all, I can even wipe the disk from here. I can simply wipe the disk from here because it doesn't have any data. So I wiped the disk here. Now I'll just create using the blog. I will again do the same thing. So first of all, I'll follow this command. So it will clean the disk first. So I'll just go into my command line. I'll run this command. So GTP entries memory is created and everything has been cleaned. Now if I go back again and refresh this, it should be GPT. Now you see it is GPT and STB1 is created, which is 900 GB. Now, of course, still I have to do other commands. I need to create a logical volume inside this. So logical volume means physical volume. So I will create a PVE into STB1. So I will copy this command and I'll paste this command over here. So this is the physical volume successfully created. Now I need to add this into a volume group. So how I can do that? I'll simply go to here and I will create a VG group. So VG means volume group. So I will create a volume group. So its name will be prox volume group. So I will create the volume group here. So volume group has been successfully created. Now I need to create the LVM thin pool. Before we continue, we will see if there is any thin pool available right now. I see PVESM and LVThin scan, so it shows me that only one thin pool is available. So this LVM thin is already being used from a thin pool called data. Now I'll use this particular command to create the PV partition. Okay, logical volume prox thin has been created. Use this command, and instead of 400 GB, I'll use 700 GB for prox VZ. This has been created here. Go to another command and I'll create a file system here. The moment you get this message, then you can move further and you can now mount this to the Proxmox directory. So we will mount this. First of all, we'll create a directory here, Media VZ. Inside Media VZ, I will use this particular command here. Done. And now I will mount. Now I'll add the directory in the web browser. So right now you can see only data is available. I'll add another LVM directory here. Here is data center, storage, and add directory. So directory name is VZ, and path that we just created, our mount path was Media VZ. So we'll give its name VZ, and directory is this. And I'll choose everything from here and add. Now you can see we created one directory was this, and another directory is VZ, which we have just created. Now this directory has been created inside 900 GB drive, and if we see here, it's 700 GB, which I mentioned. So 700 GB is created here. You can see it can store everything. It can store backups, LVM disk, and all this it can store. But we are not done yet, because we need to create LVM thin. So LVM thin has to be created here. Storage, add LVM thin name. So it's prox VG is the group, and thin the pool is thin pool is prox thin. Now we have added here. Now you can see the prox thin inside the PVE group has been added here. If I go back again to the data center and storage, now you can see that LVM thin, there are two LVM thin local and prox thin. Prox thin is my 900 GB drive, and VZ partition is there, which is a directory which can store everything. So if I go to VZ directory, it can store everything, dumps, CT volume images, and snapshots and everything. So if I go back again here into my PVE in disks, so we had two disks available. So we created the partition into this, and after that we followed this particular process to create our LVM thin and LVM. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Remember to leave any questions or feedback in the comment section below. For more insights, watch the related video. Before you go, click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel and avoid missing any latest videos.